We've arrived in the little town of Rothenburg in Bavaria. It's meant to be, like, as you can just see, actually, it's a walled town, really oldie-weldy, lots of old Bavarian buildings. Few places I've seen in a few videos on YouTube have like said this place specifically is like what you expect from Bavaria, the old German buildings, and we're looking really forward to seeing this actually. We've just parked in the main car park on the outskirts and it's €5.50 all day, so about £4.85 for the full day, 24 hours. We have just noticed behind us this little like walled, this staircase and this little wooden footpath. It goes all the way along the sort of the outskirts of the town, I think, so we're going to go up there first before we go into the old town. So this is a little oldie-weldy footpath you can sort of see. I'll try and show you behind me where Leah is now, but all the old wooden joists and the old rooftops, this is going on for, I think it goes right around the town, to be honest. So we'll have a look. So as I say, we're going to explore the town in more depth later on. Just a strange place. We're just walking around like the little town walls and you've got all of these little buildings inside, little windows. You see Leah there just going through the doorway. Just behind me, I'll spin you around actually and show you where we come from, but over there, these like the walls you walk around from the city with views of the little town over there. You can see the old Bavarian buildings. But this place is just like, it's just a myriad, that's the word, a myriad of like paths. You can see people walking along here. I'm just going to explore this, see what oh, it's shut. Yeah. So far, first impressions, first 10 minutes of being here, spot on. One thing we have noticed is that they make a really big effort here in Easter. See this little sort of monument, a fountain behind me there, it's covered in like little mini Easter eggs being decorated. All the old buildings now of the old town are just kind of coming into view, but this is what you expect from Bavaria. These are the sort of the places you come for, come off the beaten track, avoid the Munichs and places like that. I mean, we've been to a few cities, but I'd much rather be in these places. Leah always laughs and says to me, I say everywhere is one of my favourite places, but Rothenburg is definitely one of my favourite places, if not my most favourite. What are you doing?
I'm like a magpie. For the shinies. Drink out of them?
Yeah, you have a lid on them.
What do you have a lid on for? Stop flies getting in?
Yeah, to keep your beers fresh. Middle of March, and we're outside a Christmas shop. About one of the two things, there's two Christmas shops here in Rothenburg, and they're open all year round. I've seen people coming out with bags of stuff already, but yeah, I think they're quite a well-known sort of thing. But this, to me, is if you was here in winter and you got snow, this would be about as perfect as it could probably get. We're having a little stroll through this park. It's actually the castle grounds. We may just or may not see the castle tower behind me there, but just having a little walk through these castle grounds, and it's just so peaceful, so nice. Considering it's going to be the Easter weekend, it's really sort of comfortable. It's not too busy, and it's spot on. One thing I will say though is, like, if you're ever going to look for the definition of a fairy tale town, this is it. I mean, we went to Roqueir in France, and that was a very similar sort of thing, but on a smaller scale. Really old, but Bavarian style buildings, with being on the border of Germany. But this this is definitely, I think we both agree, the best city or the best town we've ever been in Europe so far.
I've just texted Kerry. I just needed to text somebody just to say they've got to come because it is the best place we've seen. I think for different reasons, like there's no mountains or anything, but the actual town itself is gorgeous.
By far. I mean, I've done some videos and it's not enough to do it justice. This is definitely somewhere special. We made an executive decision, haven't we, here? We've decided that because we're in Rothenburg and it's our favourite place in Europe and it's in Bavaria, the home of brewing practices and stuff like that, it'd only be rude not to go into this historic centre and have a beer and sample the local delicacy, wouldn't it?
We don't want to appear rude, do we?
No, to our German brothers. So what we said is we're going to go and have a local beer, aren't we?
Refreshment.
A refreshment,
It's warm, it's parched.
Yes, okay, so there you have it.
Danny walking in a shop with a lot of breakables, trying to not break anything. Watch the tentativeness.
Just leaving the town of Rothenburg now. It's been great. I've had a good 3 or 4 hours here. Just had a beer in the centre. On our way now, just out of the town, heading back towards where we parked the van. If we find anywhere else, we're going to pop down. But it's been, to be fair, it's been a really good day. Definitely recommend coming to Rothenburg if you're nearby.